This episode is sponsored by Kasia Studio. If you guys want to renovate your house, you guys are looking for ID or contractors, you guys can reach out to Kasia Studio. You guys can actually book a free consultation with them or visit their website at www.kasiastudio.sg. You guys can also follow them on their socials at @kasiastudio_. Rebuild with confidence, live with joy.
Your money.
Spartans! What is your profession?
What is good, guys? Welcome back to Rebuild Podcast with me, Hassan Rahman. Okay, guys, so as usual, you guys know that every episode we have new guests, new story, banyak sharings that, our guests will, share to you guys on their past journeys and stories. Of course, I will try my best to bring in unique stories every time. I don't need to be just the same thing, right? But usually, of course, it goes like either we're going to talk about drugs, gangs and everything. But most importantly is the takeaways lah, where, every path and journey is different, okay? Like some people, they go into business, some people, they go into career, work, some people continue into studies. So for today, my guest, quite a unique story that he is going to share with you guys later. Because I would like to thank Nur Azlinda from Ultimate Friends because he was referred by her. And apparently before Azlinda, I think you guys also know who is Azlinda. She was my guest in the past few episodes. Before Azlinda referred this guest of mine to me, I actually saw him in one of Straits Time article. And I was quite surprised to know that his background, coming where he's from, being in prison, but he pursued his studies in NUS. So NUS ni bukan senang-senang nak masuk. But I think this is best where we have him here to share more of his story, his journey, what he did in the past. And eventually he still get to go to NUS and be a property agent. So today here in the studio with me, Mr. Mason Lim. How are you, brother?
I'm fine, thank you. Hello, everyone.
It's your first time coming to a podcast, but I think you are quite familiar talking in front of crowds, giving speeches, right?
It still gets me sometimes.
Is it?
Yeah.
But for a podcast, I think this is the first time lah.
I did one with Daily Catch Up.
Hey, okay lah. Daily
ago.
Catch Up is quite a big podcast in the podcast scene. Drink water. Air lebih. Okay, so by the way, I have Mason here with me. By the way, bro, thank you so much for taking your time coming over. So yeah, I saw Mason in one of the articles in Straits Time, talking about pursuing his studies. But of course, pursuing studies, everyone pursues their studies. But coming from Mason's background, from him being incarcerated for drug offences and stuff. But I think this is more we want to understand, like why do he have to share because he studies in US? No, it's a disclaimer first because whatever he's going to share, it involves topics of drugs usage and stuff. Nothing for him to glorify, to be proud of, but to prove a point where someone who came from this kind of life, this kind of background, there's still a turning point, there's still future, there's still hope. And he doesn't plan to stop where he still want to further his studies and be a better man. So Mason, can you share with us like your upbringing? Because, okay, as you know, my podcast, majority is from Malay. More or less it's kind of typical. It's a kind of a cliche kind of concept. It's because of friends, their schoolmates or their living condition, those kind of thing. How about yourself, bro? Like how's your upbringing when you were a little kid?
So from young, actually, I love the Malay community. From young, everybody think I'm Malay.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think some of my listeners also would think that you're Malay.
Muka macam Melayu.
I think your Malay name is Malik. No lah.
Malik Lim. Yeah, so from young, like I said...
You can put the mic closer. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, every time I see taxi, people ask me, boy, pergi mana? Until the point, I think... I gave up explaining that aku Cina. So I started learning Malay and then I think, so I just told them in Malay lah, pergi Tampines Mall, pergi mana this.
But are you fluent in speaking Malay?
More fluent now after jail lah.
That was my content with Teo Chu Kia because he learns Malay in jail actually. So you can talk like mix with Malay
Sikit
and
lah.
English. Sikit boleh
Yeah. Because in my previous job, I also did a lot of demonstrations in Malay houses.
Understand.
Yeah, so I think it just picked it up as I went along. Okay, so but when growing up, I think I grew up in a very privileged family.
Okay.
Yeah, went to a decent school in secondary school. Yeah, I went to Victoria School, and then from
Victoria School, secondary.
there, yeah.
Okay.
And then I think I was from one of the first batches that actually had the direct school admission, DSA.
Oh yeah.
So I only had to get below 20 points for my L1 R5
Okay.
to masuk VJC.
Victoria Junior College. Okay.
Yeah. So I went into Victoria Junior College, and actually after the first 3 months, because I went in through hockey,
Okay.
but I wanted to play soccer. Soccer was my thing.
Yeah lah.
So I went for soccer trials. The soccer coach wanted me in also. I wanted to play both.
Okay.
I wanted to play hockey and soccer. But the hockey coach was like, no, you came into VJC through hockey, you only can play hockey. Then I fed up lah. Then I said, you cannot play soccer, then I don't want to stay in VJ. I go and study in MJC.
So you changed school?
No, that time they were rivals.
Oh,
So
MJC is where?
Meridian.
Oh, Meridian. Sorry, I don't know JC's name, bro.
So they said, no lah, you don't want to play hockey, you don't want to study in VJC because you are contracted to play in VJC. Then you can only go poly.
Yeah.
Then I fed up lah. Then I said, okay lah, then I quit lah. So I quit JC after 3 months.
Just because of the sports. The CC, is it called CCA also? Is it same?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not only that, I mean, because in JC, I saw the thickness of the textbooks.
I see.
And I was like, no lah, I cannot.
But you can really study lah, technically.
I study best when I cram lah. So even from O levels, like on the day itself, I will cram the long man, the small little book before the exam. Then after the exam, I forget everything already.
But can I ask, like, during your younger days, when you were small, right? Are your parents strict with you with studies? Like, they send you tuition, they really like squeeze you to study well, you know? I mean, like, to be honest, that's a typical most Chinese parents will do lah. So is that how was your upbringing like in terms of your studies?
My mom was my tutor. So I was actually very afraid of her when I was growing up, from primary 1 to primary 3. Because she was always very fierce lah. Like, you know, you don't do this, you go back kena. And then every time I fear the cane. At home got 5-6 canes lying around standard lah.
Like prison really different canes
Trained from young. No, so after primary 3, I think after I did well enough to enter the EM1, the streaming,
okay.
primary 4, she let go already. I never saw this side of my mom. Actually, she not so fierce. She thought, okay lah, you can go EM1, I can relax a bit.
You can study on your own, those kind of things.
So primary 4 was the time I actually, my mother let go, then I also let go lah. So I started focusing more on eating potato chips than anything. So primary 1, 2, 3, I was like, always top few in the school every time go on stage. Then primary 4, suddenly in EM1, I was 19, 20. Then suddenly can go, like, gemuk already Sekali short part all.
Okay.
Yeah, so from there she let go. But so I didn't really study as hard as when I was primary 1 to primary 3. But did well enough to go into Victoria lah.
But was that your planned school to go, or it was just that because your marks are high and you're eligible to go that school?
I never planned to go. So I think my whole life I was always quite impromptu lah. There's not much planning in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from then, I think my mom, she decided to let go, and they weren't really strict like you must go this or go RI or what. So they just let me be lah. So I went to Victoria, VJC. Then after that, when I was 16, when I went to VJC before my birthday, I never touched a single cigarette or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were clean. What was the naughtiest thing you did when you were in secondary school?
Climb the school building, all 7 stories, hang from 7 stories, all that lah.
Those kind of jackass things
Nothing too serious lah. Contact school lah. I'll come to school at 9 a.m. and then go to class late. Then 11 o'clock leave, go and play LAN.
Okay.
Yeah, but whenever there was one classmate in my class who smoked.
Okay.
So I remember when I was 16, like, you know, when we saw his bag of cigarette, oh, you smoke, busuk. Like, so until I was 17, to me cigarettes were like, no, like I never ever touched lah.
Okay.
So only I think when I went to Poly, I went to Temasek Poly after VJC.
Okay.
Yeah, so during that period while waiting to go Poly, I think that's the time we decided to explore lah. We knew somebody who smoked from secondary school. So like, hey, tonight we go meet at airport lah. Let's try smoke cigarette.
Oh, go all the way to airport just to smoke one cigarette lah. Oh, very far, you know.
Near Tampines at the time.
Still far, bro.
Yeah.
Go Changi Airport to smoke one cigarette.
Something new for us. So we see, try. Then we smoke, cough. Then you know lah. I think just the same as anything. The starting is always the most like yucky and all. And then get used to it like then started smoking. Buy cigarette from the apek downstairs the coffee shop because underage lah.
Yeah, correct.
Then from then started smoking. Went to Poly. Smoking became a norm. The same year when I turned 17, it was when I did my first tattoo. And then...
But the tattoo you were doing is just a form of body art lah, not gang related or whatsoever, right?
I was never in any gang lah. So yeah, I mean, from seeing cigarette, no, become 17, I was smoking cigarette, angkong siao, expanded earlobe. So everything transitioned very quickly during that
But
year.
you don't portray yourself as a gangster lah in a way. You don't have that. Is it because you want to show the gangster vibe or is just the cool kind of...
I think it's just the cool or act cool vibe lah.
Okay.
Just the sachok.
That's sachok, not sachok.
Sachok,
Sachok, not sachok.
So it was nothing more than that. Nothing gang related at all.
Okay.
But everything transitioned very quickly lah. So I think 17, 18 years old, that's when you're most rebellious and
Yep,
all.
true.
So yeah, and I think at that stage, like my parents gave me a lot of leeway lah.
Okay.
For better or for worse, I mean, yeah. But I think at that age, probably my mind wasn't developed fully lah. I'm still,
We're still, immature lah.
I'm still immature. So I guess, kids who are 17, 18, please parents don't let go of them too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not.
I will buy a tagging ah. Now got air tag already ah. Yeah.
Yeah. So from Poly, I think I was, from Poly already, I broke some of the rules there.
Okay.
Because I didn't go to school much. I realized that there was a loophole in the system in Temasek Poly. Okay. Yeah, you don't go for school the whole semester, and then at the end of the school term, you can just sit for the supplementary papers.
Okay.
Your GPA wouldn't be very good lah.
Okay.
But if you pass those papers, you progress to the next stage.
Okay.
So I think for the whole 1.2 or 2.1, I didn't even go to school at all.
It's the system is like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't go to school the whole semester. Like you didn't even know I existed lah. And then at the end of the term, I'll just sit for the supplementary papers.
Okay.
Then I progress on to the next semester.
Okay.
So I think it was in year 3 or something where suddenly all the principals of all the schools, they held a meeting, and then they asked me to go lah. So I went in, I see those big oval table lah. The principal of design, principal of engineering, principal of business, all seated out there, serious out of the face. Then Mason never sit there like, jalat. They say, because of you, we've realized that there's a flaw in our system.
Okay.
We realized that students like yourself can just don't come to school the whole semester, take this paper and still get their diploma at the end of the day.
Okay.
So because of this, we're going to change the system a bit. You need to have 85% attendance for your tutorials. Then you can sit for the supplementary.
Okay.
Then I fed up already lah. Forget it lah. Like, so they changed the whole system. Then I was in year 3.2 or...
Temasek Poly, how many years is the...
3 years by right.
Okay.
But I think because I didn't do certain modules, I went on to 4.1.
You have to repeat.
Yeah, there were certain modules I had to take in 4.1. But at 4.1, I was actually... I was 19 lah. So I was 19 years old. I was playing a bit of poker.
Poker?
Yeah, poker.
Online or...
No, like houses, like poker houses.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of my poly friend had actually started a poker house. And then I saw the whole business structure, like, it's very viable. Because at that time, the rental for condos all that were quite cheap.
Okay.
So you can just easily replicate lah. So I think there were very few poker games in Singapore at that time. So I said, hey, my friend can do this, I also can do it.
Is it the one that people play at Geylang? But
that one is play dice.
But that one Sigola. It's different lah.
Different.
Oh, not same ah. I thought it's the same.
No. So poker houses, like you play poker lah, then every hand, like every end of the round, we take a commission the rate lah. So we took like 2%, 3%. So if the pot was $100, you take $2, $3. So it adds up over time.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking, hey, my friend can do, I also can do. The biggest asset will be your network. And like a lot of friends who play poker. So I went to duplicate whatever he did. So I rented a house in Changi, 2-bedroom condo, 1,007.
Not quite cheap
Bought a poker table, organized a few games. Then I realized, like 1 week, the first week I held, out of 7 days, I had 5 games.
Okay.
So 5 games on average, they will last maybe 6-7 hours. So 6-7 hours per night is like net profit $1,000 a night.
Oi.
Yeah.
One night net.
Yeah.
Average is about 1,000.
Yeah.
And 1 week you guys open it for?
The first week I did it for 5 days. So it's like 5,000-6,000.
Oh, sure. 5,000-6,000. One month is what? How much already?
Yeah. So I also, of course, I saw the repercussions. If I get caught, what will happen? And at that time, it's just under the Gaming Act. So like, you kena tangkap, you pay a fine 5,000. Then the pros versus the cons, it was like, no brainer lah.
Yeah.
I stay in a condo at 19 years old, then I host poker games, make money.
But you stay there as well?
I stay there as well.
Okay.
So you get caught, I pay 5,000 fine.
You get caught?
Didn't lah.
Oh, okay. But if you were to get caught?
Then you pay fine lah.
Okay.
So like, okay, worth it. It's not anything too drastic lah. So, I mean, of course, young, then you see the money come so fast. Where got mood to go study?
Yeah, correct.
So never go study lah. So everybody also say you idiot lah. Like, you year 4 already, left a few modules, you graduate with the diploma. Just take the diploma lah. Of course, now I think back also look quite stupid lah. Like just finish and then at least still get a diploma.
But getting almost 5,000 to 6,000 per week.
Yeah. So on average was like 15-20K a month, that kind of thing lah.
Yeah.
But yeah lah, young, money come fast, money go fast. So money lost its value lah. So spend also young.
Yeah.
The in senang, you out also senang.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Of course, now looking back, the in senang, the out should be a bit more susah lah to save lah. But yeah, at that age, it was, can do whatever I want lah. Then from there, I think after 5-6 months from that condo, I actually moved to a landed property.
Rented?
Rented also.
Okay, no, landed property, yeah.
Yeah, because one of my friends actually had an abandoned landed property that he wasn't using.
Okay.
For his dad's lah. So it was quite run down. So my friend and I, we stayed there. We did the renovation. We calculated lah. I mean, the renovations, we spent about 20,000 or something to make it decent lah. But the rent he gave us very cheap. So 2.5K on it.
Oh, okay.
So long as you sustain it for 1 year, 2 years, it should be fine lah. You can cover back your costs. So staying there, we did a poker there.
A bigger kind of events
stay in bigger house lah. Because now I got roommate already mah.
Yeah.
I got somebody who saw like, hey, can do together. Then at least he also find a place to stay on his own mah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we stayed there for a while. Actually from then, he was actually asking me to do property already. When I was 20 years old.
Oh, so he was teaching you about property
malas
valuation.
No, he also went for the course.
Okay.
He also went for the course, but malas lah. So
your diploma also you malas. This one want to talk about property.
I went for the first day. Oh, Allah. I sit down there and listen. Wow, damn dry. And this was when I was 20 years old, so like 16 years ago.
So you really went for the
first day lah. Okay. After that, no lah.
He didn't want to continue lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second day on, he tried and drag me out from my bed. I said, no lah, I'm not going. Yeah.
So the bungalow itself, you guys organize bigger games?
Higher stakes lah.
Okay.
Higher stakes.
Alright.
Yeah, but after a while, another friend who introduced me to doing soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Betting?
Bookie lah.
Bookie, okay.
Bookmaking.
Bookie, yeah.
Yeah, so because of my network, the biggest asset, of course, is the network.
Yeah.
You know who bets and all that. So I started doing soccer. So I thought poker was quite lucrative at that point. Oh, I didn't know soccer even more lucrative lah. So because of my network, I grew very fast. Within 6 months, I actually promoted up the ranks until quite high lah.
Bookie also got rank.
Like MLM lah. Same lah. Like
So
insurance.
it's technically like working for a company also.
So the top, like the boss of the company will give like the first line, like, okay, I let you fight this plate like 95%.
Okay.
Then up to you to go and give your lower. I'll say, your plate quite small, I give you 70%. So same like insurance and property lah. It's the same
concept lah. I see. Okay.
But because gambling, out of 10, 9 will lose.
Yeah.
So the top one will, okay lah, I got more percentage. I got more meat to eat lah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did until quite big up there. So I think at my peak at that point, at 21 years old, I was making 30 to 60k
a month.
A month.
Ui, 30k a month.
Yeah.
You bought a car?
No lah, where all the money go, I also don't know. Yeah, so I think a lot was wasted. Yeah, because I quite idiotic also lah. I mean, I as a bookie also gamble. So this side take, that side give.
Okay, you gamble as well.
I gamble. Lost a lot. Yeah, when I was much younger, my family helped me. At young ages already, I was like exposed to big amounts. So
although you're earning a lot, but you are
spend.
suffering a lot in terms of the debts as well.
That was before lah.
Okay.
Before, so I did it myself. But even when I'm doing it, I should have seen a lot more profits, because if I didn't gamble, then it would be a lot more lah.
Yeah, correct.
So gambling is another big scene that.
Yeah, it's like an addiction as well, right?
It's a horrible addiction lah. I
Okay.
mean, all addictions are quite jalat if you're extreme lah. So at that point, I think, like I said, at peak, I was making that amount. Yeah, but then I think it all started after that. How I moved to Thailand was one of my friends. Like, I didn't like to go clubbing or this lah. It wasn't my thing. Like big crowds and all that. But one of my friends was telling me, he said, bro, you should come this place. You sure like Siam Tiu.
Siam Tiu is what?
Like Thai disco.
Oh, okay, now Thailand,
Haven't-
Okay, must play the song already. I got no Thailand song, but sorry.
Yeah, so he said, hey, come, you will enjoy this place. Like, no lah, I don't want, I don't like. So I think one day I was convinced to go. And then, yeah lah, he was right lah. I like
Thailand, this one?
No, the Thai disco.
Oh, in Singapore, local first, okay.
Yeah, local. So at the Thai disco, I said, wow, I really like, you go in like, there's a whole allure to it. I feel
It was really fun. I cannot ask you too detailed because my wife is behind the camera. So sorry, bro. Sorry, listeners. I can't ask him detailed because my wife is here. Sorry.
Yeah, so I guess the whole concept, then you know, Chinese lah, action only, got money, hang flower, all that.
Yeah, I always hear this hanging flower. Means the more flowers you hang, like the more credibilities you get. Is it?
You show people you can
Or money one
like one flower that time was $10. So you just hang on the girl, people say, wow, they don't hang on like stupid one lah, waste money lah.
Might as well I buy flower for my wife.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Also, that's how it works. By putting the flowers on the girls, and then the girls will like you, then somehow
They come
you
and
guys...
drink with you lah.
Oh, like that only Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a very stupid and expensive hobby lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but at that time, so there was basically I got involved with one of the girls working there lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she, on the first night she was crying. Like the first time she came to Singapore, she was crying. Yeah, like I couldn't speak Thai. Then she also cannot speak English. So there was this gay friend of hers who could speak English. So I asked her, why is she crying? She said, oh, she didn't know like working in Singapore, it's different from Thailand. Because in Thailand, they say the dancers just dance and then they go backstage. So in Singapore, they have to dance and then people hang flower, they have to go and drink with the customer. Ma.
Oh, okay.
So it's different because in Thailand, they have specific like, dancer means dancer.
Oh, their job scope is just very straightforward. But this one more than...
This one have to go and layan the customer.
Yeah, I understand.
So
okay.
she was crying there. She said like, she didn't know it was like that. So she felt like prostitute.
No, okay.
Then I said, never mind lah. Then you tell her every day, just sit with me lah. Then no need to go and drink with other people. So I went every single day for 6 months. Then got involved with her. So at that time it was, So every day I go, I just hang enough flower for the hit quota there lah. Standard story lah.
Okay.
Then after 6 months finish,
The flower, the one that Tekka sell one.
like
The Indian married one. Right, correct, right?
yeah, the yellow one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So after that, I think it's so nicely coincidented with my first setback because at that time I actually just got to know this guy for 6 months.
Okay.
I went with him to MBS every single day. Yeah.
This is from the gambling networks that you have. Okay.
Yes, correct. So he stayed in a nice bungalow in Franco Avenue. And at this point, like my soccer was doing quite well. So I think it was actually just two of us, me and my partner. We were 20, 21 years old. I think because of the skill that we did it at, I think people just assume like, hey, these two sure are the backing or what. But actually don't have.
Backing in terms of
Like maybe, don't play around with them. Later we don't pay, later kena.
or got gang behind them,
or
powerful
some-
people behind you all lah.
Or
Okay.
some syndicate.
Okay.
Actually don't have. They just assume because we grew very rapidly. So I think it was only this incident where I just knew this guy for 6 months. And then there was 1 week he lost raba lah. He lost a lot of money. And then he asked me to lend him money. So I lent him a total like 180,000.
180,000. I
Yeah.
can open 3 hair studio, bro.
Yeah. So standard story lah. I mean, he was 10 years older than me. I was 20, he was 30.
Okay.
And then when I didn't tell my partner actually. So of course this guy promised to pay me in the next week, 2 weeks from now. So after I lent like 1-2 days, I was like stupid lah, like thinking wrong already lah. What am I doing? So
Yeah.
I told my partner, I confessed to him. He said, "You're a bloody idiot." He said, you lend him, you have everything to lose, you have nothing to gain. You have no IOU, there's nothing. He chabo you is very easy.
Yeah.
Or then
Some more
I
it's
panic.
illegal money, right?
Then I panic already mah. I said, "Hey bro, you really paying me, blah blah blah." Yeah. Then the first time he was supposed to make payment, I think he was supposed to pay me like half back or something. He said, "Meet me downstairs at your house." So I went down. I said, okay. Like all my friends were in my house. They're like all praying for me or like, please.
Hoping you getting back the money lah.
I said, okay. He arranged to meet me already. Then they all waiting in my house. Then I went downstairs. I talked to him for a while. He take out one purple note, $1,000. Then he give me. I said, bro, what is this lah?
$1,000 only.
1,000 only.
Might as well give you flower.
I said, what's this? He said, sorry lah. I will sell my car, I will pay you and all that. I know habis already lah. Actually at that point I kind of knew already lah. Kena already lah.
Okay.
So I went back up, I showed my friend, they said, die already lah. Get this. Then yeah lah, when he sold his car, of course, at that point I think he owed a lot of people already. So he would definitely pay those that he feel got trapped lah.
Yeah, correct.
He paid the along, pay this. Then I will be behind lah.
He's also facing a gambling problem. But it's severe already.
Severe, I would say.
Okay.
Because that week alone that he borrowed the money, he actually lost. I mean, he showed me he lost 1 million.
Hey, 1 million. Okay. Sell flower, sell botanic garden also still cannot get, bro, 1 million.
Yeah. So that was when I fed up lah. And then after a while, I found I didn't have it in me lah. Even after this guy owed me so much, I didn't have the heart. I had contacts lah, I can ask people go his house, splash paint and all that.
Yeah.
Disturb the family. Then I realized, even then when he played me out like that, I just didn't have it in me to do this kind of things. So that's why I say alamak, I don't think I'm cut out for this line lah. I'm not hard enough. You tell me sob story, I still give you money.
Yeah, correct.
Then why am I doing this line? So I told my partner, I said, forget all this shit. I don't think I'm cut out for this lah. You take everything. So that was the second thing lah. My partner was telling me, don't be rash, don't be foolish. This money we can make back very fast. I said, never mind, you do lah. I don't want to do it. I'm going to move to Thailand.
Why Thailand?
My girlfriend was Thai.
Oh yeah. So that point of time you guys were officially together.
You can say so lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gave up my whole empire that I built up. I just passed it to my partner and then I moved to Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah. At the time I still had sources of income coming in lah. Some still people utang, some still got pay and all that.
Yeah, because you are MLM, you still have people below you, right? Still running for you, right?
So to speak. But at that point, I gave like majority of whatever I had up to my partner lah.
Okay.
And then when I moved to Thailand, I still had enough lah. I mean, not as much as before.
Yeah. So Thailand, where it all started, must play the song already.
I mean, it started there lah. The first thing was lending the money and then realizing that about myself. And then, you know, when people utang you 180k and then you don't do anything, then those who owe 40k, 15k, all also see, actually Mason tak ada backing lah.
Oh, can makan one lah, like that lah.
Then they all stop paying lah. All stop. And then that's when really like...
Also on top of the 180k, you still have other people who owes you money.
Yeah, I would say total outside got like 500 plus.
Wow. 500
but
plus.
I never bother with all this.
Okay, understand.
Move forward lah. So I moved to Thailand. All I did, because I think the rental there was cheap. I mean, compared to Singapore lah.
Yeah.
So a nice 1-bedroom apartment at that point was like $600-700 a month. You can stay one atas condo there already lah. Then the car also cheap. Living expenses all cheap lah.
Yeah.
Then of course at that point, like, you know, my girlfriend was working as a dancer, my ex-girlfriend. And like, as a guy, like, I don't want you to be dancing for other people mah.
Yeah, correct.
I said, you don't need work lah. But that's all she knew. She only knew how to dance lah. So I said, you don't work already lah. Everything all I pay lah, I pao ka liao lah. So her mother's monthly allowance, the condo, the car, living expenses. Basically, I was paying for
the whole family, yeah.
And yeah. So that was then. But after every day I stay in Thailand, I do nothing. All I did was smoke weed and play FIFA.
So smoking weed.
Yes.
Why did you start smoking weed, and who introduced you to that weed? Because is it a free country to smoke? Can I say?
Of course, it's illegal, but they don't really catch people who smoke weed lah.
I see.
Yeah, even back then, so it was quite accessible. Like weed was, I mean, I used to smoke it before Thailand, but just social lah. Like maybe, you know, once a week kind of thing.
Okay.
But in Thailand, I got nothing to do. And it's so cheap. And it's so like, I'm not...
Freedom
I'm not scared I kena tangkap or anything mah.
Okay.
So like the prices in Thailand were, if I recall, were like 25, 28 times cheaper than in Singapore.
Okay.
Like buy one big brick like that is like $40, $80. Yeah, so all I did every day was just play FIFA and smoke weed lah. Then after a while, I realized like, actually I didn't love that girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boring already ah.
Yeah, a few months into the relationship, I was like, actually I realized that I didn't really love her. But I think that's where self-love comes in lah. I think I didn't love myself enough to put myself first, because I only thought of how it would impact her and her family if I left her. Yeah,
because you've been taking care of them for quite some time already,
a few months lah. So it's like, if I break up with you, then your whole life reverts back to there. Yeah. But at the same time, I was actually hurting my own self. Okay. Like I wasn't happy, but yet I felt if I did this, then I'll impact a lot more people. So I just tahan lah. I just, okay, then I just can continue lah. Not so bad until like, I really, really hate you, that kind, you know, but...
It's just that the feeling is not there anymore.
Yeah, it's not there and it's pointless lah. Like, I mean, there's no meaning lah. So I think I was starting to feel all this. It got worse when my partner in Singapore, the one I did soccer with, when I realized, because when I left for Thailand, he had to find another partner. So the partner was somebody who was actually under us in the MLN scheme.
Oh, okay.
So he went up to partner him. Okay. Then I was staying in Thailand, and then I realized, I think after a few months or 1 year lah, after I left all that, like already feeling the first blow was of course the lending money, and then never get back the money. So the second was like when I realized that both of them did so well until they buy Lambo to rent out already. Oh. Like, wow, that could have been me as well. Yeah. Like, lagi fed up, right? Yeah. So I think
also they did very, very well when you already departed the company. Okay.
So after that, I was like even lagi more like feeling like, wrong decision after wrong decision. And then I was trapped there. Trapped lah. I wouldn't say trapped. I came back every 3 weeks. Must check passport ma. But yeah, I was not happy there, and then everything was going. So it all just like one hammer after one hammer keep going, right? So there was one day that I actually searched on the internet, like legal drugs in Thailand.
Okay.
I want to see what else I can explore besides weed lah, because that was the only thing I played in Thailand, like ganja ni mah. And then I saw this, tramadol, painkiller. Like sounds quite interesting. So I went down to my pharmacy. I asked them for one slab of tramadol. I said, how much one slab of tramadol? They told me 25 baht. It's like $1 lah.
Okay.
I said, okay lah, try lah. I paid 25 baht.
You can just easily buy it from the counter.
From the pharmacy, yeah.
Okay.
At that point. So the first time I popped all 10 pills. Then after a while, go and vomit. Then after vomit, like happy leh. Like suddenly I wasn't like feeling those feelings like, you know, the sadness, the emptiness. Suddenly I feel alive again. Okay leh. So the first day I went shopping, spend a lot lah, $7,000 thing, buy curved TV lah, buy a lot of nonsense lah. Woke up the next morning, I suddenly in front of me got one curved TV. Alamak, what did I do?
I lost already
Alamak, what did I do? Okay, I don't care lah. Then pop another 10 lah. Pop. So I was taking like, morning I wake up, I pop 10, vomit, go and smoke my ganja, and then throughout the day just top up some tramadol here and there lah. So I went on for like 2 weeks plus 3 weeks. Then I was like 21, 22 only, I think. I was like, cannot be at 21, 22 every morning I must wake up to eat this. Right?
You feel like you are addicted to it?
At that point I didn't know.
Okay.
At that point I felt like, I just felt stupid lah. Like, what am I doing? Why every day I must wake up and take this? So I said, no, forget it lah. I don't want to take this anymore. Like, why should I be waking up every day to take this to vomit? Like, why? Why don't I? And after 2 weeks, you know, like, resistance already.
Yeah.
So the feeling, of course, different from the first time that you take.
Yeah.
So like, I take just to feel like, okay only. And for what? So I stopped taking. This was 2 weeks plus 3 weeks in. I stopped taking. Suddenly I feel like, why did I feel even more empty and more sad?
Sober that one consider?
No lah. Then like I felt worse than before I had started it.
Okay.
It was a horrible feeling like, why is this so bad? I said something is wrong already, man. I better go and check what this tramadol really is. So because the first time I took it, I just briefly saw, you know, like, painkiller, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So the second time I really go and research, what is this tramadol? Then I go and see, opiate lah. So it was actually like mini heroin.
Okay.
The one class of drug, like I told myself, I'll never ever touch. Because I've seen and I've heard of stories, you know, like
the effects of people taking heroin, right?
Yeah, like it's really like my own distant uncle. I've heard of him in and out of prison since I was a kid. And I heard it's heroin, you know, like, and then so it's always in out. So that's one thing I thought like is completely horrible. I will never ever touch. So I accidentally got hooked onto this tramadol, the one class of drug that I said I'll never ever touch. And then I like, habis lah. So there were only 2 options at that point. Because it's legal there.
Yeah.
I could either just go cold turkey and try and stop completely, or just go to a pharmacy and just buy and eat lah.
Yeah.
So of course I chose the easier way out at that point. It seemed like the thing to do. So every day I'll just pop lah.
Or you continue taking it?
I continued. I chose the easy way out. I just kept popping tramadols. Then I think the turning point, over those years that I was, 1 year plus 2 years, that I was hooked on tramadol, I could see like my drive in life was completely different from before already. Because of course I started the poker, soccer, and then went up there.
Yeah.
And then when I hooked on tramadol, it was like, I was just making enough to barely survive. Like that was enough for me. Like from my nice condo, I moved to a lousier condo. And then at the end of it all, I was actually staying with my girlfriend's family in their version of our rental flats.
Okay.
Yeah, so my drive was at that. Like, then I was sitting at the staircase. I think I was 23 years old, like outside the rental flats in those ulu places, not in Bangkok. It's like, I think, hey, how from there I'm here and I'm okay with it. Like, something is wrong. So I think that was another start. I think all this was God's plan. Because after 2 years I was addicted to it because it was so easily accessible.
Yeah.
Suddenly I went to the pharmacy. I wanted to buy my tramadol. And then the receptionist told me like, no. I want no stock or like what no. So usually even at that point like Watson's sold this tramadol.
Yeah.
So I went to the Watson's where they could speak better English and all. I said, can I have 1 box of tramadol? And the receptionist, the person there said like, no I cannot, don't have. I don't have. What do you mean I don't have? They said, our government, like their version of Ministry of Health, they have realized that people are abusing tramadol.
I see, okay.
We have realized that there's periods, people get hooked on this. Then in my mind, like, walao, this whole time you selling, you don't know. I come here, get addicted, then suddenly you tell me like, then all my friends kacau lah. They say, yeah, because you single-handedly like took enough tramadol for the authorities to know lah. So then it became like controlled drug already. So it wasn't so accessible anymore.
Yeah.
Then it all happened at the same time. Like I told you, I was pondering at the staircase like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
23, 24 years old, like, what am I doing? So that's when I decided to move back to Singapore.
Okay.
I wanted to stop all this. Moved back to Singapore. When I came back, actually the first thing, like I broke up with my girlfriend and then my ex-girlfriend, and then when I came back to Singapore, I came back a terrible tramadol addict. Like, there was no meaning. I tell you, this tramadol is
very bad. But I think this is the part where we thought that you coming back to Singapore, you wanted to start life fresh. You wanted to throw everything away, whatever happened in Thailand. But I think eventually something happened, right? But this is the part where we need to take a short break because we want to know how was your life after your return to Singapore. Did it get better or did it get worse? If you guys want to know more, stay tuned because this episode is sponsored by Cassia Studio. If you guys are looking for renovations or any contracted works, you guys can reach out to them at Cassia Studio. Or you guys can visit their website at www.cassiastudio.sg. So what happened to Mason Lim after his return to Singapore? Stay tuned to find out more. With that, settle.